Okay, we are going to read a mystery story. This mystery is about a teacher that went missing. Her name was Miss Nelson. The kids in room 207 were misbehaving again. Spitballs stuck to the ceiling. Paper planes whizzed through the air. They were the worst behaved class in the whole school. "Now settle down," said Miss Nelson in a sweet voice. But the class would not settle down. They whispered and giggled. They squirmed and made faces. They were even rude during story hour, and they always refused to do their lessons. "Something will have to be done," said Miss Nelson. The next morning, Miss Nelson did not come to school. "Wow," yelled the kids, "now we can really act up." They began to make more spitballs and paper planes. "Today, let's just be terrible," they said. "Not so fast," hissed an unpleasant voice. A woman in an ugly black dress stood before them. "I am your new teacher, Miss Viola Swamp," and she rapped the desk with her ruler. "Where is Miss Nelson?" asked the kids. "Never mind that," snapped Miss Swamp. "Open those arithmetic books." Miss Nelson's kids did as they were told. They could see that Miss Swamp was a real witch. She meant business. Right away she put them to work, and she loaded them down with homework. "We'll have no story hour today," said Miss Swamp. "Keep your mouth shut," said Miss Swamp. "Sit perfectly still," said Miss Swamp. "And if you misbehave, you'll be sorry," said Miss Swamp. The kids in room 207 had never worked so hard. Days went by, and there was no sign of Miss Nelson. The kids missed Miss Nelson. Where could she be? It's a real mystery. The kids decide to work together, to cooperate, and to communicate. They go to the police, Detective McSmog, but he was not much help. Next, they decide to go to her house to see if she's there, but all they saw was Miss Swamp coming around the corner. The kids ask some questions. They communicate. Maybe she was eaten by a shark. But that didn't seem likely. Probably not what happened. Another question. Maybe Miss Nelson went to Mars. But that didn't seem likely. That's probably not the right answer to where she is. I know. Maybe she was carried off by a swarm of angry butterflies? But that was the least likely of all. The kids in room 207 became very discouraged. It seemed that Miss Nelson was never coming back, and they would be stuck with Miss Viola Swamp forever. They heard footsteps in the hall. "Here comes the witch," they whispered. "Hello, children," someone said in a sweet voice. It was Miss Nelson. "Did you miss me?" she asked. "We certainly did," cried all the kids. Miss Nelson noticed that the class was very well behaved. Back home, Miss Nelson took off her coat and hung it in the closet right next to an ugly black dress. When it was time for bed, she sang a little song. "I'll never tell," she said to herself with a smile. Do you see any clues in this picture of who the mysterious Viola Swamp was and where it was that Miss Nelson went? I see some fake eyelashes and a rubber nose. an ugly black dress, and a box that says wig. Who do you think Miss Viola Swamp was, and where do you think Miss Nelson went?